Hi guys, welcome to ITRXPert again.
In this video of the ITRXCEL course, Jay will introduce the principles of databases and the search of information in Excel.
We will introduce the concept of searching in Excel, which can be done manually by using the filter and extracting information by refining the search parameters, or it can be automated using search formulas. By now, we should be confident in using the filter, so we will focus on the second method, which aims to transform a spreadsheet into database software. Let's simplify how database software works. For any new entry, it creates a new line that contains all the information related to that entry. Imagine adding a new staff file folder inside an old HR file cabinet, which contains all the information related to an employee. A database is a digitization of that file cabinet, allowing us to store the information of each employee in a new line of the database, where each piece of information from that staff file folder is stored in a different column. To retrieve a staff file from the cabinet, we follow the alphabetical order, similar to using the filter in Excel. However, a digital database is more efficient and assigns a line key to each entry, like giving an ID to that file, which allows you to retrieve the staff file using its line key. It can also be programmed to search for a line entry using unique information, such as an employee ID, full name, date of birth, or any unique code included as one of the columns of the database. All these parameters that allow us to retrieve and open the whole file are called lookup values. The lookup values allow us to access any line entry of the database, and then we just need to look inside the column that contains the information we are seeking. Imagine we recover Joe Block's staff file, and we are looking for his starting date. We'll look in the column that shows everyone's starting date. In Excel, once an entry line is retrieved using the lookup value, we have access to any information in that file. Searching functions allow us to automate the process and return only the information we require, by specifying some parameters inside the formula. For example, VLOOKUP requires us to specify the column number, and it will return the content of the cell at the entry line and selected column. Excel allows the creation of a database storing information in lines or rows, as they are called in Excel, like a standard database, but also in columns. To retrieve information from a row, we need to perform a vertical search inside a lookup array, which is the column that contains the lookup value. For a column-stored database, we need to perform a horizontal search. As there are different Excel search formulas, it is important to understand their strengths and limitations to choose the right one for the task. VLOOKUP function works for traditional line databases and allows us to set not only the lookup value as a variable, but also the column number by entering a cell reference or using the match function as the column number, which is the third block of the formula. However, this formula works only when the lookup value is in the first column, which is set as the lookup array by default. HLOOKUP has the same structure, but less used because designed for column databases instead the traditional lines one. The XLOOKUP function is more flexible as we can set anywhere within the table both the lookup array, which contains the lookup value, and the return array, which contains the information we want Excel to return. This function is new and offers other interesting parameters, making it worth exploring. However, as both arrays are fixed, we require the choose function to set them as variables. Finally, the combination of index and match, which is my favorite, especially when used with two match formulas, one to identify the row and another to identify the column. This combination sets both row and column as variables, allowing us to provide the coordinates of the required cell. As data searching functions can be challenging at first, I decided to break down the concept in few videos. This video focused on the process of data search and principles of databases. The next will focus on the function structure.
I agree, Jay. Searching formulas can be very challenging, so breaking down the concept surely will help. Let's make sure we watch these two videos until we feel confident before completing the exercise. They will give us the foundation for better understanding and long-term memory. Well done so far, and keep up with the good work, guys.
If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. Thank you.